The new mini Plexi Drive. I've had many people ask me to make this little thing and other pedals that we have as minis. We're finally doing it. We used to, as you know, we had this particular gem, which was the standard size Plexi Drive for years. Just has a bass boost as the switch on it. And that was loved by many. I did come out with the deluxe version of that, which added sort of a tube screamer type of circuit boost right there, as well as you know, some more EQ options, so a high cut right there. And on this particular mini, I've added another switch. So we still have the bass boost right here, but we're taking this switch is going to do something that's pretty cool. I wanted to get the sound, sort of the sound of like a Tumnus style circuit, or you know, which is kind of based around the Klon circuit. And I wanted to get that sort of sound going into the Plexi Drive because that was one of my favorite ways to stack it, and I know a lot of our customers loved the way it sounded stacking that sort of circuit into the Plexi Drive. So I added a switch that goes from stock, which is when it switches all the way to the left, it's like the stock version. Click that into the right and you get quite a bit more gain, more mid-range focused gain. Really makes it really nice and tight and crunchy. So enough of me yakking about it. Let's play it a bit using my Whitfield Telecaster and going through a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe of all amps. I know we have the Bravado and I've got, you know, Marshalls here and all kinds of other stuff here, but I wanted to use an amp that I think might be something that more of our customers and fans really might be using. So I think a Hot Rod Deluxe is a good amp to just kind of start as a baseline. It's a good all-around amp. It's fairly inexpensive as far as 2 amps go, and it sounds decent. So my clean tone sounds like this. I have the mini Plexi Drive in its minimal gain setting. So a lot of people ask, does it do clean? It does do clean. If you have a guitar with really hot humbuckers, it's going to be more distorted because more input signal in gets clipped more and makes it distort more. The bass control is in the on position, and a lot of people get confused about this bass control. It's not really adding a bunch of bass, it's actually taking away some really lower end thumb. It kind of helps in the context of a band to really take some of that low end away so it doesn't get quite so muddy. So you won't hear it as much as like you would like an EQ control. It's more like whenever you're playing really dirty, take a little bit of that 60 hertz, 70, 80 hertz out so it's not real thumpy. We'll take it out a bit. Add a little bit more gain. And of course, with the tone control, we can make it less bright, more bright, etc. So I have mine at noon. It's just the way, with this amp, the way it's set up right now, it's the way I liked it. If you have a brighter amp or brighter speakers or whatever, brighter signal chain, brighter guitar, then you might want to have it down. You might want to have it up a little bit. Again, that's where, you know, suggested settings from a video. or any sort of other thing. Doesn't really hold up because it all depends on your signal chain. So let's lower it down just for fun. So let's turn the gain all the way up. Now keep in mind, with a lot of gain, and this has a lot of gain, with a lot of gain, you're gonna have some noise. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just the way it works whenever you're boosting gain to get clipping. You can use a noise suppressor if you want, but then there's disadvantages to that as well. So just keep that in mind. Plus I'm surrounded by a lot of fluorescent lights. Let's try another guitar. This is my Whitfill. It's a Les Polycaster, so scale of a Les Paul. So it looks like a Telecaster, but it's a scale, has electronics, the same sort of set neck, same hardware, just like a Les Paul. All right, let's try a different amp real quick. Now I'm using the Whitfill Telecaster again into a Vox AC15, completely stock. Here's a clean tone. So that's the Plexi Drive Mini. Make sure you check it out at your favorite retailer. You can buy it from us direct if you want to, or Amazon, or pretty much anywhere that sells guitar pedals. Thanks for watching. See you next time.